Hello folks, your host Lord Valrox here, back with some more fake Grand Order. And well, I guess you can call this, what, a grind fest? Seeing as how, oops, sorry about that. Seeing as how we're left with a little under 3 hours, well, practically 2 hours and 15 minutes if you're looking at the win period right over here on this side. And I'm burned through quite a few of the apples that we received, and I might consider burning through more, considering the items that we do receive from this particular event. The Knight's Medal, the Fool's Chains, the Gears, and especially Ghost Lancers, even more so because their drop rate hasn't really, there's no map that really holds a good, I guess, rate for them at the moment, not even the dailies. Still, despite that, given the amount of items we received, also I've taken the liberty of raising a few of my servants. I'd like to view them by ascension. Among many others that I managed to ascend, my swimsuit servants in particular, Lancer right there, Squirtoria, and a few numbers to me. And even Aelia too, seeing as how when I got her I only managed to get her to level 40, so she wasn't able to use her to the fullest during the event. But yeah, like I said, working on certain servants, and then other servants unfortunately are stuck because in the last event with Ilya I didn't actually farm a lot of feathers as I thought I did. And it's kind of sad, but that's my fault because I was focused on doing other things. I think I was farming QP and hearts too, which again, they're both a necessity, but that's my fault. So right now, with whatever little time remains, I'm going to dedicate it to raising very selected few amount of servants. So, with that being said, let's get this out of the way. One thing for certain that I always love to do is refreshing my support for anyone that's on my login. That way, with the little time remains, people can take on certain servants and such. And I think I want to check one more thing.
ようこそダヴィンチちゃんの今日からぼへ。今日ものんびり始めよ。
Oh no, I'm sorry about that, folks.
そろそろクエストに戻る？よろしく。
That and I also need to get some more QP, because the skills are always going to be a must. But for right now, like I said, I'm going to focus on probably the Yuri Pirates and maybe Gawain. Maybe I could help out Scat. Primarily it's going to be my gold servants, unfortunately. There are a few silver servants, far few in between that I decided to raise, but not that many. Oops. Jump right in there, folks. And as always, looking for the limit broken craft essence because I'm farming rose petals. I managed to get one of the craft essences limit broken, so that's why it's on my support. But even then, it's not always necessarily enough. And I guess you could say my farming team isn't the exact ideal one because there are probably better servants to use. Well, that's just me, right?
夏の魔物が目を覚ましたのです。地上にあってファラオに不可能なファラオの真意を見るがいい。よかろう。もろい。
And it's also tempting to roll what you can call the bait banners because again my Aussies at MP1 and I can also get Lancer Artillery to MP5, but again I won't do it. It's very tempting, but I won't do it. Nice.
Let's see hopefully I get no hiccups along the way. Occasionally there's one or two hiccups. I don't really appreciate the hiccups. And what I mean by hiccups is...
Yokaro,
I wanna have the peach horse. Shiki might take a crit, so always protect your Shiki. In my case, anyways.
Yokaro. Moroi. Dajaku, dajaku.
Wait, I don't know. Don't crit. Okay, we should be good now. Elimination time. Okay, so I probably could have finished it off. Well, it never hurts to be sure. Always having that last attack go last. I mean, last heavy attack go last. Confusion right there, running rampant.
地上にあってファラオに不可能なし万物万象我が手中にあり
Good.
褒美をやろう光なき者全能の我が業そして平服せ我が無限の闘気太陽をここに降臨せテンピース
願わく愛しき兄弟たち言い逃れは聞きませんわ浮気移り遺伝子狐はまるっとお見通しいざ浮き上がれよけがさ上愛列車
That MP5 damage. I wonder if... Nah, Goetia doesn't have a... I'm pronouncing his name correctly, or its name correctly. Ooh! That's a fine amount of treasure chests, but not nearly the max amount that we can receive. Yeah, Serenity sitting in the back there. Farming takes its toll on all shapes and sizes, folks. Doesn't matter what kind of master you are. Well then, 3 more rounds to go. And again, I do try to choose different people, but especially when it comes to farming, they have to at least have the craft essence level broken. So more often than not, when I use an apple right away, I choose the first person that I see that come up. So I think that was Daishore in the previous one. So right now, Mr. I Grump will be choosing yours. And again, it's one of those things right now, I probably can't be all too concerned about who receives what friend points and who doesn't. Seeing as how, if you are still farming, again, like, it's one of those things, if you have any apples remaining left, then you're probably already getting enough friend points as it is from the boxes. And you're hopefully consuming these responsibly.
地上にあってファラオに不可能なす万物万象我が手中にあり
Always use it in practical situations, folks. Take for example, because we're not facing the next enemy yet, and 3 of her cards are being dealt right now. Even if her last 2 cards show up, I'll still be able to operate with 3 cards. Yeah, 1 card right there. I did it correctly. And it doesn't bother me too much because I'd rather go with the arts combo. I think she should still have 1 more quick card. Yep, waited and waited, boys.
Ozzy will get their shine now.
見えちゃったそこだ参ります
Alright then, well, Ozzy's the only one that's left, so bombard that Sphinx with all the attack power I can throw.
ダジャクダジャクもろいファラオンに歯向かう愚か者めがこの程度か
There's no point in talking to a dead man, huh?
優雅に決めます
Or in this case, a dead
ダジャ
Sphinx.
クダジャク
Time to kick Gil in the balls again.
地上にあってファラオに不可能なし
Do I take pleasure in attacking the servants? Not necessarily, so much as specifically Gil because he's an asshole.
言ってくださいます
褒美をやろう光なき者全能の我が業そして平服せ我が無限の好機太陽をここに降臨せラムセルムテンピース
願わく愛しき兄弟たちの住む言い逃れは聞きませんわ浮気移り気で狐はまるっとお見通しいざ受け上がれよけがさ超愛一緒
よかろこたびは引いてやる
直視
And yes, it's surprising I'm using my shield considering I have other servers that are far stronger than him. Yeah, I know. Specifically single target assassins, like Jack the Ripper maybe? But I think the only reason I considered this setup was one, because of the craft essence. Granted, I could bring in a 4-star rider if I wanted to. And that way I can bring in a 5-star assassin, but what's the point? And the cycle repeats itself, folks.
勝利戦果を上げ報酬をいただく
And I'm pretty sure, I'm most certainly sure other people have already surpassed my number. There's no doubt about that.
よも嬉しい
I'll probably have enough. Well, I could keep on going until the time comes up. But as far as my recording session, I'll probably do as always my half-hour sessions because I don't like to go long like other people. There really isn't much going on for people to be sticking around watching. It's not like I'm gonna do any ticket pulls. I could. For who though? Well, since it's still the Singularity F banner, I don't really care much for Artoya, I guess you could say.
出番か人使いの荒いやつだ
地上にあってファラオに不可能なしファラオの真意を見るね
And Silver Ultra is already at MP5. Koopcaster is probably the only one that I don't have at MP5, but again, he's a Mobcaster and I already have plenty of Mobcasters to choose from. So, that and when and if J Ultra does show up, she's the one that's going to be seeing reports. And I will keep my bonus to MP5. For those of you that are on my friends list, granted there are other people that have already.
この程度か
How do we go about from this setup here? Oh, she gets to get up to Ozzy's.
もろいこの程度か
I She shouldn't kill it. That's what I want to say. I'll take it. No hold back on my words. I sincerely doubt that he's gonna punch a hole through Shiki, but there's always a chance he can. Crit. The boss is always Ooh, that's a close call. Not that I can't win the battle without her, but kind of a pain to set up another MP user or just go the whole just punch your way out of the battle. Same setup as before. Always unchanging, folks. Just check. Yeah, okay, maybe I do take some partial pleasure in seeing Gil get his mechanic kicked out of him. It's all fair. Gil's an asshole. Indeed, an asshole that just happens to be in my spot. One more battle. I am astonished by everyone else who's able to constantly keep on grinding. Me, on the other hand, though, or should I say I, on the other hand, though, I'm basically at my limits. I could say I grinded hard, but obviously compared to every other whale, I'd probably grinded minuscule at most. Okay, let's keep going. Or maybe the fact that I'm recording is making it even more tiresome for myself. Because when I record, it's one of those things where I had to stay attuned, focused, can't really slack off. I mean, I suppose I could, but it's inexcusable if I don't say I'll be right back or got distracted for a bit there. And even then... got the three cards that are anytime it's her, I specifically target that far left center because it's the most troublesome. Then she is able to generate a hefty amount of quick starts for the team. And all it costs is one stun. Ozzy's gonna hit like a truck. Well, maybe not. Except for that last one. Who's gonna need a moment? It's the last enemy, so give it to shit. So Nazi can pretty much generate off the... Instead, well, again, I was wearing the other suit versus this one. Generally speaking, the other one is better because if the one with the healing, because at least that one has the NP charge, and if one of your servants doesn't make it, or at least you can focus it, so you have one servant that is short at least by 20%, and then you can just recover with the craft test. I mean, with the mystic code. Sorry.
優雅に決めますかも。やれ
よかろう。
コンコスト。
もらい。この程度か。
Well, aren't you bad? Actually, this could go both ways. What I mean by that is this. In the case only if you have Ozzy. Now, well, I was gonna say watch and learn, but there really isn't much to learn so much as pay attention and know your servants and the cooldown for their skills. In the case for Ozzy though, because it's not level 10, his third skill right there is technically presenting an initial problem. However, because of this, reduce that cooldown. Yoshiki makes it one time. And we're set. Now from here, we just same tactics as before. There's a lot of buffs.
言い逃れは聞きませんわ。浮気移り気で狐はまるっとお見通し。いざ浮き上がれ。よけがさ上腕一瞬。雑種ごときに。直視。死。俺の前に立つんじゃない。
多少はやるか。バカな。ファラオの玉体に傷を。で
はでは、泳ぎに参りましょう。マスター。
And this isn't technically a 30-minute session, but even then. And well, let's see, hold on. I'll probably do another session after, well, I'm gonna have to use a golden apple if I really want to continue. I can. But I think I'm probably just end it right here, just those 3 battles. Again. More than likely I'm gonna continue after this, but it's just kind of me, what, I guess you can call it showing off? I prefer to paint it in a better light though. Just kind of showed my stratagem and then how anyone else that can replicate it. Again, the setup can be almost similar to the same. Just take a coup with the craft essence limit broken, so that way he can take down Gil. And I don't know. Well, again. I say use Sakata Kentoki, but again, not everyone is necessarily going to have him if you didn't make it in time for the event. So, I guess, instead of Sakata Kentoki, maybe Ushiwakamaru, because at the very least, Ushiwakamaru, provided you do the strengthening quest, comes with an evade. And Shiki, well, again, it's a hit or miss if you got her or not. But if not her, bring another assassin, preferably single target. Which again doesn't really need that many, especially in the 3-star category. Because I think Fuma Kotaro, I think he's a mob assassin, and Jin Kei, she does an okay amount of damage, but not nearly enough to kill. Especially someone like Ozzy. There we go, just keep on clearing that shot. And I intend to keep on going until I can't anymore. Like I said, this will probably most definitely continue after the session. Which again, it's what? I didn't think things through. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about something else over here. It kinda sucks because it's gonna intervene. Ah, damn, it's so close. It's so far. There you have it, folks. Like right now, again, I could get to those 2 ladies, but unfortunately because they don't have all their essential materials, it makes no sense. And I'm semi-motivated to raise every other one of my golden servants. But again, I have a plethora of servants to go around that. We start at the top over here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 technically. 16 times 5, folks. What is that? Well, if you take 10 times 5, that's 50. And another 25, that's 75. Am I doing that right? Yeah, 5 times 5 is 25. So 80 servants ish. Well, 81. You really want to count mash. Okay, let's start. Probably won't have enough XP cards to go over. Actually, no. Hold on. Let's see. If I get lucky with a super success, I can probably just make it. Let's see. I could probably get lucky. I'm feeling lucky. I take that back. I'm not feeling lucky. Then again, you need all of them just to get 4 levels. But I think with this set amount, let's see. I'll take this. Because technically, if I do get a super success off of this, obviously I didn't. Still good enough. But fret not. Go. Okay. This could be a hit or miss, folks. Oh, damn it. And it's possible to make it here? Maybe. It takes a fair chunk, but not nearly enough. Actually, just in case we do get a super success. That's okay. Huh. Nah, fam, huh? Okay, my usual routine. Do a friend pull summon so I can... Ah, Still tempted to roll, folks, I'm not gonna deny. But I got a hold strong for J Alter. Ooh. Got some stuff I can burn right there too. Not that I'm short on mana for Christmas anyways. I'm all over the place, I know. Wrong area, but it's looking stuff over here. Where are you? There you are. And we just feed her these. She's what is she again? She's an archer, so she benefits greatly from that. I suppose we'll have to give her another one. She beats sabers. Yeah, that'll do. 600 points over. Whew, no super success. I should be able to get more XP cards off camera. Like I said, I don't really mind continuing this. Whew. Yeah, I have the materials. I can keep on going afterwards if I get more XP cards. Saving these for her. Granted, I should have given them to Chloe because Chloe probably is the better archer for this situation. But again, it's one of those situations. It's one of those moments where it's very situational. Evade or skills? Probably should have waited on the MP gain. Actually, no, I kind of feel MP gain is technically the better one of the two. Or the three of her skills. And then Mind's Eye. Yeah, it's only for one turn, but it could also work in favor as well. Damage. Evade. I always want to be able to survive on the battle. Your damage, you can make up for it with your other servants. And there goes all my QP, folks. And here I thought I was saving it too. Can I get into level 6? I probably could. I'll regret it though. Oh, it's easy to keep going, but I think I'll stop right there. I have to stop. Anyways though, folks, that's just me right there, like I said, doing my thing as always. As always, this is your host, Lord Valorox, wishing you all tons of luck. If you're gonna roll in the gacha for Nero Bride still, then you better hurry. We only got a little under, well, from the recording of my video, a little under an hour and a half if you're still gonna be doing this. Me, again, I'll probably be sitting on the fence and I'll probably regret it if I do another session, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. In any case though, do take care. Good luck if you're still farming, and the gacha bless you.